Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. It is Tuesday the 14th of October and thank you as always for joining me today on my weighing results. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Stephanie and I'm food optimising following Slim World at home. Right, before I get started, I thought I'd get into the autumnal swing mood, you know what I mean? And I put on my Hagrid top. It is the pumpkin patch. Da, 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 da. Pumpkins. Lovely, isn't it? I love it, I love it. You have seen this before. Ian purchased it off Temu and I did a bit of a fashion show for you lovely lot, you know. Duh, 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 duh. Strip my stuff, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Back to the video. Yes, back to the video. So, how has my week been? Not been too bad. It could have been better, to be honest. As I always say, honesty is the best policy, isn't it? And we're all friends here, you know. No fibby wibbies. No fibby wibbies allowed. Anyhow, so, as you know, last Tuesday was a chillax day. Thursday was our daughter, Kelly Marie's birthday. Yes. By the way, thank you so much for all her birthday wishes. She says thank you as well. She had an absolutely fantastic, beautiful, lovely, enjoyable birthday. Yes, she did. Yeah. So, yeah. So after that, I did get back on. Did I get back on? We'll find out in a bit when I go through my food diary. Have I tried anything new? No, I haven't. No, I had a bit of a think then. But that hurt. I know it did. It did. Yeah, it did hurt. Okay, I'm okay now. Yeah. But I have purchased a few items. What you like? Well, you'll soon find out. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love my novelty socks and you know I love my snow globes. So, the other week I showed you some socks that I got from Asda. I've got them here, I'll show them again for you. The pumpkin socks, and they're glittery, as you can see, all right? I got them from Asda, like I showed you the other week. I was in Morrison's yesterday, okay, having a look round, you know, a bit of a smooch around the Halloween bit, you know, and there's a bit of a Christmassy bit, but I was more interested in the Halloween bit, because obviously Halloween's first. So, I came across, actually, I'll show you them in a minute. No, I'll show you them now, actually. Came across some socks, okay. I thought, oh, and I looked, I was like, oh, kids' socks. Then I looked down, I was like, oh, women's socks, yay. Now you get 2 pairs, okay, for £3.50. Now, the reason why I showed you those glittery pumpkins is because this pack has pumpkins, but these ones are lovely. Well, the other ones are lovely, but look at these. Oh, look at them with the little smiley faces. Lovely. And look how thick they are. Just the one pair, just one sock. But look, nice and thick. Yay. So, yes, I've not got many Halloween socks. I've got Christmas ones, Harry Potter ones, Valentine's ones, autumnal ones, Disney ones. But not many Halloween ones. I've got 2 Beetlejuice ones, which at the end of this video I'm wearing. Yeah, not both pairs, just the one. Because last week I wore a Beetlejuice pair of socks. It was like a checkered pair, if you saw at the end of the video. This week has got bugs on it. Yeah, bugs. But now I've got the Halloween ones. I got from the pumpkin ones from Asda, and I got these ones, and it came with another pair of socks. Obviously, because it was a set of 2. Ooh, ghosts. Ooh, not the film Ghost, which is really good because it's got Whoopi Goldberg in it. But yay, woo! It's spooktacular. Yeah, enough stuff. Okay, right, yeah. But yeah, they're lovely, aren't they, though? So cute. So yes, I thought I'd treat myself to some more socks, as you do. And then I looked at the Halloween aisle, okay, because they were on the end of the aisle, the socks were hanging up. And I saw these snow globes. I know, shocking. I know, shocking. I know, I weren't going to get any more. I was going to stop with 60. But now I've got 62, okay? It's still an even number, okay? I don't work well with odd numbers. So yeah. Anyway, so I saw them and I thought, you know what? If I don't get them this week, I'll go back the following week. No, yeah, the week after, not following week. Is it the following week? It would be, wouldn't it? The week after, and know my luck, okay, which usually it happens 99%, they're never there. So I thought, I'll get them now before they're gone because they were very limited left. Limited selection. Yeah, that's the word, isn't it? Is it? It is. Yeah, we'll go with that anyway. So I picked up 2 Disney, yes, Disney snow globes, Halloween snow globes. I've not got Halloween snow globes. No, these are my very first 2 Halloween snow globes. I know, shocking. And it says feeling spooky, and it's Minnie Mouse being scared by Mickey Mouse. So there she is there in all her glory. Excuse the ring light. And look, oh my days, how cool is that? And then I saw this one, Mickey Mouse going, his hands are doing this, he's like that. And he's been scared by a Mickey Mouse ghoul. Looks like a Mickey Mouse ghoul. And it says, boo. But yeah, so I'll insert a picture of them both together anyway. And they were £6.50 each, which isn't too bad for Disney, you know, which isn't too bad. So I thought I'd get them, otherwise they're going to be gone because there weren't many left. So yeah, but yeah. It's got to be done, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear, God help you if you ever come shopping with me and there were snow globes and novelty socks about. I'll be there all day. Yeah, I know that Primark, they've got the Courts Bride socks. I really wanted to get there, but I don't think I'm going to get there now. Obviously, it's too late now. It's closed, definitely. What time is it now? Oh my God, 6:23. Yes, it's going to be a late one, but I can explain. No worries. Nothing to worry about. So yeah, yeah, love the socks, love the snow globes. Now, with my steps, it's not been too bad. Okay, so we'll go back to Monday, October 6th. I did 9,131. Tuesday, the 7th of October, sounds a bit better, doesn't it? Yes, it does. 4,054. Wednesday, the 8th of October, I did 8,952. Thursday, the 9th of October, I did 7,766. Friday, the 10th of October, I did 7,783. Saturday, the 11th of October, I did 2,765. Yeah. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to go in town, have a little bit of a walk round. I think that's when... No, that was yesterday when I got the socks and the snow globes. Where did I go on Sunday? I think I did a little bit of a top-up shop. Anyway, I went out anyway and went the long way home past Morrison's and up near, like, going up to East Lancs bit, but obviously not right up to East Lancs. But anyway... And I did 10,409 steps. So, you know what? I did my best. I mean, the steps for the week, brace yourselves, you lovely lot. Well, the miles for the week, actually, sorry, not steps, that's not too bad. 20.57 miles. So yeah, I mean, it's getting colder now, you know, it's getting a bit chilly, but I know it's not an excuse, but yeah. But anyway, we've got to carry on, haven't we? Best we can, yeah. So, food diary, but before I need a swig of my coffee. It's a Irish cream with a splash of salty caramel syrup. I was going to put a Baileys in it, a little bit of Baileys, but that's a drink for later. I'll explain later. I'll explain in a minute for that. Anyway, yeah. So, Tuesday the 7th of October was chillaxed. Wednesday the 8th of October I ended on 6 sins. Thursday the 9th of October was Kellerie's 25th birthday. Woo! 25. Yeah, she's 25. So that was totally chillaxed. I bought 2 little cupcakes because she's got to be careful with cake because of her breathing and her asthma. So I got 2 cupcakes, very, very sweet. So I could put like the 2 and the 5. And she had one, sorry, manners. Kellery had one and I had one. I checked the sins on one of them, 22.5 sins. I know. They were very, very sweet. Had jam in the middle. Oh my days. Yes, I ate it, you know, had a brew. But yeah, I was going to have a drink, but Ian had a hospital appointment on the 10th of October, which the Friday. So yeah, which I'll explain. Nothing to worry about. It's fine. So yeah, so that was a chillax day. 10th of October, ended on 12.5 sins. It was a very high sin day, that was. So I had my sweet French toast was 4 sins because I had minced meat that you get in mince pies. That was 2 tablespoons. And then I had the 2 sweet chili chicken skewers. They're 2 sins each. No, they're not. Tell a lie. They're 1.5 sins each. And I had a tablespoon of salad cream, which is Stockwell salad cream from Tesco. That was 1 sin. And then I had jelly sweets and jelly grapes because I made the Haribo jelly sweets, and there were 3 sins and 1.5 sins. But I don't sin the yogurt. Never have, never will. But you do you and I do me. So I ended on 12.5 sins on that day. The 11th of October, which was Saturday, ended on 5 sins. And then Sunday, the 12th of October, I ended on 4 sins. And then yesterday, Monday, the 13th of October, was Sin-Free Monday. And here we are today on Tuesday. So, how did I get on? Okay, so last Tuesday, the 7th of October, 2025. Wait for the tumbleweed. Anyway, yeah. I stepped on the scales and I had a £1 gain-tain. So it wasn't a maintain, it wasn't a gain, it was a gain-tain because it was within my target weight. My target's 10 stone and you allow £3 above and £3 below. So I can get down to 9 stone 11 and go up to 10 stone 3. If I wanted to go lower, I could. So yeah. And it left me on 10 stone 2 pound. I stepped on scales today and I had a £1 gain-tain. So this is week 403. I now weigh 10 stone 3 pound and altogether I've lost 6 stone 6 pound. I am fine with that. I'm bang on my target. It's probably water retention, getting back on it and everything, but I'm fine. I am totally fine with that. So yeah, so like I said last week, or was it the week before? One of them anyway. I am maintaining my target, you know, and that's good. That is a huge positive, you know. So plans for this, well, what's been going on last week's definitely not next week. Last Friday, okay, the 10th of October, Ian had to go in, I mentioned about his discharge notes. They wanted him to have repeated bloods for his, was it his liver function? His liver function was high and they wanted to repeat that and his potassium. So I rang them up last week and it was meant to be a week after, but I weren't too sure if they had to contact us. So anyway, got in, went to surgical care ward where he was before his ERCP op, and they did these bloods again. They also did a blood clot one as well because of he's on blood thinners since his heart attack. So anyway, so we waited around, everything came back fine. His liver function's still a little bit high, but not too high. His potassium is getting there, so they gave him some more meds for that. So he finished them off. When did he finish them? He finished them this morning, so that's all done now. So that's all good. She asked if why didn't we come in the week after he was discharged, but I said, well, that's when we had Storm Amy and I weren't going to take Ian out in that. So yeah, so that's a no-no. Yeah, that is a big no-no. So yeah, so that was last week. Yesterday, plans for this week. Yesterday was our daughter Rachel's 32nd birthday. Yes, it was her birthday yesterday, bless her. So yeah, so she celebrated with her hubby. They travelled down to Northampton for a few days. I think they're coming back tomorrow, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so yeah, we rang her up yesterday, video called her and we sang happy birthday. Well, I sang happy birthday to her and obviously her dad was with me and yeah, we said hello and have a lovely day. So yeah, so yay. 32, eh? Ooh, how to be that number again. Anyway, today, Ian had an appointment with the endocrinologist. It was on a waiting list. I booked it in last year and we just had to wait for an appointment to turn up. So we went to see the endocrinologist. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I'll put the word up on the screen anyway. They took his blood pressure and his height and his weight. He's lost weight. He was 78.9 kilograms. That's about 12 stone 4 pound. Anyway, then he went in to see the doctor, the endocrinologist, and the doctor checked his thyroid, his neck and everything and all that. Because he asked first why we were there, and I said, well, we were referred to come here by Ian's dietitian, and it's about the thyroid. He also mentioned about something else. I couldn't catch the word that he said though, but we'll probably get a letter in the post anyway. Anyway, basically, yeah, Ian's calcium on his last blood test was high, and they need to bring it down. Now there's two options. They can either operate, okay, go into surgery, but he has to lay down flat, which he cannot do because he'll stop breathing. And I did mention because he mentioned about being in hospital before, and I said, yeah, he had a heart attack in July and pancreatitis in August, and then an ERCP in September. Excuse me. And they said, did they do anything about the heart attack? I said, no, because they can't do an angiogram. You can't lay flat for an angiogram, so they just medicated it, and he went okay then. So surgery's out with the calcium situation, but if it comes back high with this blood test that he had today, then they can medicate. But I did mention that Ian's peg fed, so all meds have to go through the peg, has to be liquid, liquid form, or it could be dissolvable in water. And they said that's fine. The next appointment is going to be a face-to-face, which is better than a phone call, really. I'd rather talk to someone face-to-face anyway. So we just got to wait for the blood test. He did say to up his fluids. He has cups of tea, but he has to up his water as well, at least about 2 litres a day. So yeah, so we've got to be careful though, because Ian's on water tablets. So I don't know how that's going to affect it. Anyway, so that's that. That was today. It's my dad's birthday, heavenly birthday. Today he would have been 82. I am going to be having a drink later for my dad. I've got my dad's cardigan on because my mum asked me, what would you like of your dad's? Because when he passed away in 2016 on New Year's Day, the year all the celebrities passed away. Remember? Alan Rickman, John Hurt, yeah, David Bowie, all them, yeah. So I said, can I have Dad's cardigan? So she gave me Dad's cardigan. So yes, it's a nice lengthy one as well. Nice and warm. Nice pockets too. Where are the pockets? They're the pockets there. So yeah, so it's just like having a hug from my dad really. So I thought I'd put that on, you know, so nice and cosy, and have a drink later for my dad. We've got the cardio nurse coming out tomorrow. She was meant to come out last week, but she rang up saying that she's got a really bad cold and she didn't want to pass it on to Ian, which is understandable because we're all booked in for flu jab next week. And obviously Ian's entitled to his flu jab with his condition. Kelly Marie is because she's asthmatic, and me being a carer, I'm entitled too. So we're all booked in for next week for that, and I didn't want Ian to catch any colds or chest infections before then. So she's rebooked and she's coming out tomorrow at 1 o'clock, but I'll let you know how it gets on anyway, what happens. I'll start again. What she has to say from tomorrow. Obviously from tomorrow, she's coming out tomorrow, duh. So yeah, apart from that, no other plans. So today is chillax day. I'm going to be having a few drinks. There's a film me and Ian are going to be watching. It's a Tom Hanks film, something Otto. Can't remember now. You know what? I really should do my research before pressing record. You should, shouldn't you? Yes. Okay. Let's type in quickly the film. It's called A Man Called Otto. Came out in 2022, and it's on tonight at 9 o'clock. So on Film 4. So we're going to be watching that. So yeah, I do like a Tom Hanks film. My favourite all-time film of Tom Hanks is Sleepless in Seattle. I love that film. I can watch it over and over again. Absolutely love it. Also, You've Got Mail. That was a lovely film. Forrest Gump, The Green Mile. Love it. Love it. So yeah, so I'm going to watch that later and have a few little treaty poos and a few drinky poos too. So yeah, they're all good. Yeah, but apart from that, no other plans. no other plans. So yeah, can I have a swig of my coffee? Excuse me, please. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh yeah, nice. I've noticed the advent calendars are out already. Yes, I will be doing Vlogmas this year, and it will be advent calendars. I'm going to throw in a quiz as well, Christmas quiz. Remember, taking part that counts. So, we can all join in, have a good laugh. And I'm hoping, okay, fingers crossed, all being well, I'm going to go live on Christmas Eve. Yes, to do the 12 days of Christmas. So fingers crossed, yeah. So that's Christmas Eve. So all being well. I'm not making promises I can't keep. Never have, never will. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, obviously Vlogmas as well. Yeah, okay, all good, all good. Stop rambling. Okay then, right, yeah. Right, okay, apart from that, everyone's fine. Yeah, everyone's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's going smoothly. Nothing else to report. Let's double check your notes, Stephanie. Yep, done that. Yep, tick. Yep, that's it. Yeah, all done. All done. Yeah, all good. Right, okay. Let me know how you got on yourselves this week. Whatever journey you were following, whatever works best for you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Boop. I just booped you. Boop, 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 boop. I know I need help. I've gone past help, I really have. Anyway, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, let me know how you're getting on. It'd be lovely to hear from you, lovely lot. I do my best to respond to all your lovely comments. If I don't respond straight away, I will give you a lovely thumbs up and a lovely love heart. Yay, love heart. Is that close enough to be a love heart? Looks like a hexagon thingamajig mix-up shape. You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, you know I love you. Yeah, I love you lot. You're all fabulous. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm going to love you and leave you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's free to do so. Hit that notification bell. Bing! For more upcoming videos. And as always, keep smiling. Stay positive. And please, please take care. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.